Hey guys, Chad Danke here with MotorcycleBrokerKing.com. Just wanted to share with you today some of the big reasons and big fears that people have about really jumping out and starting their own business. And the reason is a lot of that is because over the years, through time, we have been conditioned like droids to go work for somebody else, and we think that we should stand in line with everybody else and do everything like everybody else. That's what corporate America wants us to believe. But it really doesn't have to be that way, and you really don't have to quit your job. But what the one thing you need to do, especially these days with people being laid off all the time, is you truly need to have a backup plan. And that backup plan could be this, could be flipping motorcycles, because people are being laid off every day and left and right, and nobody has a backup plan. And what if you were able, if you got laid off, able to go and flip something today or plan for retirement, things of the such? So today, that's what I was discussing, three reasons of why, three biggest fears that people have about getting started. And one of them was job security, because they think, job is security. Well, there's statistical proof that that's just not the case anymore, guys. Again, you don't have to go out and quit your job, but you need to start planning for your own future. You really need to start building your own dream, because nobody else is going to build it for you. And so if you don't start to take the steps on what it takes, you're just going to end up in line like a lot of other people in the unemployment line going, well, I don't know. And it's not the government's job to take care of you. It's your job to take care of you. And so this is one of the biggest things that holds people back, is, again, that psychology of working for the man all the time, when you should be breaking the chains and figuring out how to plan for your future, your family's life, or your life, or whatever it might be. But that's what you should be working on, not waking up and getting in line with all the other chain gang to line up to be slaughtered. So break that fear of being in a cage and free yourself. Unlock your chains and free yourself. One of the second biggest reasons is I don't know how to get started. This has got to be one of the biggest excuses out there. And the journey of 1,000 leagues starts with the first step. And you can't use that as an excuse. You just got to get out there and get started. Now, whether it's like me, where I started with like a $1,200 loan, and you start flipping vintage motorcycles and you're buying stuff for 50, $100. I mean, jump in and get it done. I mean, you're spending, some people buy Starbucks every day for $5 a day. That's $300 a month. Well, with $300, you could buy a old motorcycle that isn't rusted, and flip it, make some money, and start building your dream. I mean, where there's a will, there is a way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no excuse of, I don't know how to get, I don't know how to get started. Well, you're here, so now you're getting tips from me. So you got no excuse of why not to get started, because you can find a lot of valuable content here and the stuff that I'm doing that can help you out. And like I said, I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, but you know what? I just jumped in. I got started because my dream was bigger than my excuses, and I wasn't going to sit in line with a bunch of other people and complain why I was in jail my whole life and how I didn't do anything about it. So jump in, get started. That's one of the second biggest reasons why people don't get started. Then the third biggest one why people don't get started is, I don't have enough money. The old I don't have enough money card, ticket, whatever. But you have enough to go buy smokes. You got enough to go buy 12-pack of liquor or whatever it might be. And granted, I've done those things before, guys. I've been there before. And you know what? I like to enjoy my beer and stuff as well. But guess what? Your dream doesn't care. Your dream doesn't care, okay? If you don't have enough money, figure it out. Sell a car. Buy a jalopy. Use the equity from your car to buy some other cars. Go get a credit line. Borrow some money from somebody. Joint venture on a deal. Find a motorcycle that's a good deal. Ask somebody else that's got cash. Buy the thing, flip it, split the profits, and then do it again. That's what I've done on a ton of things. There's a lot of things I didn't know about, but I would joint venture with somebody and they knew how to do it. I would split it with them. And guess what? After a while, I learned how to do it and I didn't need them anymore. And if I did use them, it was just because we wanted to work on deals together and make stuff happen. But that's how you start to get ahead. Okay, you got to start thinking of other ways to make money. Again, get a credit line against your car. Maybe your car's almost paid off. Well, get a loan against it. Get some cash to go buy something and expand and live your dream for freedom. Like, do the things, do what it takes. Because what's what's the future? And if you don't do anything, I mean, more likely, like I said, you're probably going to get let off. If you ain't making much money, maybe don't have a plan for retirement. So the question I got to ask you, are you going to start doing that? Are you going to start planning for your future? Start getting results and quit making excuses. That's the key. These are some of the three biggest things that'll stand in your way, that stood in my way with so many things of me getting started. But you just got to knock those hurdles down. You got to be encouraged that if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. But you know what? You just got to start. And most people don't even start the race. They don't even show up. 99% of winning is showing up. You got to show up. You got to start building your dream, and I'll help you get there. So I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you then.